Welcome back. Today, thought we might talk about choosing yourself. Stop waiting to be picked. Stop picking on yourself. Have you found yourself with negative thoughts that don't really seem to benefit you? They always seem to keep you small, keep you playing small, keep you safe. That is your inner voice, your inner critic. You probably already know that. But if it's saying things that seem negative or seem to protect you out of your own good, that is your lower self. Your higher self, on the other hand, that's you. That's the highest version of your soul, your spirit. And that voice will tell you good things. Little tidbits like love yourself, you are loved, you are greatness. That is the voice that you want to hang on to and be a little more critical about the other voice. So there's countless movies. I like to watch movies as a kid growing up. It's how I bonded with my family. But so many movies where someone wants to be a hero or a wizard or something great, and they feel like they don't belong. They feel the potential. They feel drawn to greater and better things, but they don't know how. And they're so hung up on the how that they expect somebody outside of them to see their greatness and welcome them with open arms and just bring them in and take them under their wing and teach them everything. Well, that's not quite how it works for most of us. So I've found in my journey, my step was to look outside for information. If I couldn't find someone to take me under their wing and show me the ropes, I was just going to figure it out myself. And I struggled, and I learned, and I tried. I did a lot more learning than putting into action. And then from there, I found later on that if I put these questions out to the universe, to a higher energy, just put it out there, that answers would come in all sorts of forms. I was raised Christian, but that's neither here nor there in the story, because regardless of your background, you have a feeling of being drawn, you have a feeling of being connected to something higher than yourself. And then later on, that evolved into a realization of my higher self. That if I go inside and connect to my higher self, that's really was the source of a lot of information that was drawn to me. And that's why I say that ask your higher self. Journaling, like a form of automatic writing or channeling, when you're writing down, just ask yourself these questions to your higher self. And it could be your higher self or your guides or whatever you want to believe it is. But either way, you still go through your higher self. So by asking your higher self these questions, you can be guided. And by realizing that you're choosing you, you're choosing to invest in yourself, you're choosing to invest in your path, and you're choosing to, no matter what, know that you're going towards that greatness. And where you're at right now is where you're supposed to be. You have all the tools that you need, and you just have to connect, go inside, listen to yourself, be open to the answers, and also be understanding that you have free will. And so you can practice applying these bits of knowledge that come to you, these downloads, or this intuition, or a knowing, or just being drawn towards something. Use your common sense. Don't just jump all in, but also know that if it feels right, that it's your higher self. And then you can navigate your mind, basically. You can navigate what's your higher self and what is your ego. And instead of defeating your ego or fighting it, learn to integrate it and take it along. And if you want to go a little further, then you can also use this meditative or channeling and journaling to connect to your inner self, your inner child. And then you just take and try to connect to that and use all of these to your benefit on figuring out your path and going towards your path. And it goes a lot deeper than that, but at least if you choose your higher self, you know that that feeling of abandonment, that feeling of not living to your potential, you're able to use that feeling not as a defeat, but as a guidance of not being in line on your path, and just kind of use all these tools as guides to help you navigate your path towards your highest good and do what feels right, what feels true to yourself. So that's my advice for today. That's really was a game changer for me, because I was able to put that out there and got a lot of feedback, and it just made sense, and I didn't feel so alone, because I've got children and a wife and friends and coworkers and whatnot. And I found that when I was around these people that I couldn't really talk to them because I didn't think they would understand. Now, since then, I'm not quite on the same path as those around me, friends and family and whatnot, but it's okay, because I approve of myself and I commit to myself, because I actually used to think that these things held me back. I couldn't talk to them, but I also had to be true to myself, take care of my family, and do what I needed to do. But as a result, I didn't take care of myself. I didn't listen to myself because I didn't think that I was worthy. I gauged my success in my life on what I could provide for others without providing for myself, because I thought providing for myself was selfish and just not right. But in reality, I had to learn to take care of myself and to love myself first so that I could provide for others. I like to say it's like in the planes when they say when the masks fall down, put yours on first so that you can take care of others. It's the same way. Love yourself so that you can give love to others, and connect to your own love through yourself so that you don't need others' love, so that you can participate in a cooperative relationship instead of a give and take relationship, or more of a take relationship, because you need to take to get. Yeah, I take that back. It is a give and take, obviously, but yeah, what I meant was to take from somebody so that you can feel, so that you can give. So that's my message for today. Keeping it short. Just had to get on here and talk just a little bit. I appreciate you for listening. If you have any similar thoughts, ideas, situations, if you resonate, feel free to drop it in the comments. Let me know. We can talk about it. Between you and I and everybody else, we got this. Love you guys. Peace out.